And so the village, because they are their poles and their signage, and the school has been very, very accommodating with that. So, I mean, that would probably be just good business to have an agreement, a written agreement. So, you know, Bob been on that committee.
Just a letter of
you know,
understanding or
we
something.
could give, you know, the idea of what we already have in place, verbalize it, send it to our solicitor. They could send it to their solicitor to see if that's something, I don't know, I'm assuming they have one.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
To where, you know, they approve that, a working agreement.
Right.
But as far as the terms that they're recommending, you could approve that, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they chose.
Yeah, they really ought to become village property when they hit the poles.
Exactly.
My experience working at the school for years, is people donate stuff, and then 5 years later, they come and they want it back.
Well, we found that with park, you know, people want to do things to the park. Well, once they do it, it belongs to the village. We appreciate it, but, you know, that's
Yeah.
the only way you can do it, is maintain control.
So what do you need from us then?
Well, my recommendation would be do a motion to go ahead with this, but then put a little rider on there that we need to come up with, you know, some type of,
A language for both
Specific
parties.
language.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're
But the
voting.
intent is to do this.
Okay.
Something up?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put something up.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take it to school board meeting.
Yeah, I'll be put something together and send it to you.
Send it. You just send it to Jill, and she'll give it to me.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay, thanks.
So you gotta make a motion to,
Yeah.
But if you make a motion, then we vote. So
Let's do it. Let's vote, so everything's up to, so there's no question later that, oh, no, I didn't want it, or.
well, if our attorneys draft language and they agree
Yeah.
to it, it's already in place.
Yeah, yeah.
The essence of this, you're agreeing to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to make a motion that we accept the proposal from the Waynesfield Goshen Schools for they're agreeing to pay for 33 banners. What else you need? Anything else?
To be installed by the village.
To be installed by the village.
And if you wanna put in there, village approved banners. But anyway,
Do you need a second?
I'll
second.
Earl,
Yes.
Zimmerman,
Yes.
Ewing,
Yes.
Harden,
Yes.
Knox,
Yes.
Miller.
Yes.
zip it.
Just trading places.
I mean, he just keeps going and then. Next.
Okay. New business.
That's me again. Okay, last month, you guys approved the resolution 16-10-3, the resolution increased wages for the village employees. And the date and effect for that was December 1st, which puts us right in the middle of payroll. So I'm asking if we can amend that resolution, just changing the date to December 4th. So it starts at a whole new payroll. So we don't have just a few days at this rate and the rest of the days at a different rate.
I didn't say nothing.
I'll make a motion, amend resolution 16-10-3 to change the date from December 1st, 2016 to December 4th, 2016.
Keep Jill happy.
I'll add that in.
I'll second. Makes it easier. Makes it easier. Yeah.
Miller,
Yes.
Earl,
Yes.
Ewing,
Yes.
Hardin,
Yes.
Knox,
Yes.
Zimmerman,
Yes.
Thank
Now.
Temporary appropriations.
I tried to make this as simple and painless as possible. You all should have copies. And just the highlighted sections are the ones you have to read. You can read all of them if you want to, but the highlighted ones are for each fund.
The total of general fund appropriations is $261,935. The total special revenue fund appropriation is $405,436.32. The total capital project fund appropriation is $85,911. Total enterprise fund appropriation is $1,810,638.42. Total agency fund appropriation is $179.44. Total all appropriations, $2,564,100.18.
What's different on here, Jill, from last year? Can you tell us that?
Mainly the big difference is some of the grants that we got or we're gonna be getting, in 2017 are in there, like the capital project fund, that 85,000. The temporaries are supposed to be to get the village through the first 3 months. Some of these numbers will be what you see in the permanent appropriations, like, some of the fees we have to pay to the health department, things like that, because they're like $50 for the entire year, so instead of giving like $25, we'll leave those like that. But most of the big changes are the projects, the amounts.
It always just takes me a while to get the last one, go over and see what's stuck in there. But then they have them 5 and 6 moving things in one meeting, and it takes me forever to sort that out too. All works out in the end, I guess.
Well, that's a pretty good operating budget, coming up. Over 2 million, you know, that's. It's come a long way over the years.
Well, you'll notice that's why that's 2 million, and when I read what's in all funds, and that's only 1 million, it's because a lot of those are grants that come in and out through the village. We don't necessarily have that sitting there. So if anyone wonders why this says 2 million and this, on this report only says 1 million, that's why.
Well, basically, you about have to maintain that 1.5 million
Right.
anyway. So all that's gonna come and go this year, isn't it?
I'll make a motion to adopt resolution 16-11-3,
3.
a resolution to adopt the temporary appropriations for 2017.
I'll second.
Miller,
Yes.
Earl,
Yes.
Ewing,
Yes.
Hardin,
Yes.
Knox,
Yes.
Zimmerman.
Yes.
Thank you.
Any other new business? Solicitor.
I got nothing.
Done that, is everything wrong?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
No traffic or something?
The photos were done. Yeah. Anybody else wants to?
Second,
I'll second it.
Zimmerman,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Earl,
Yes.
Ewing.
Well, before I say yes, I have a question. Is it my imagination or more vehicles out there in that lot than what there was?
Is there more? Not more.
It's totally your imagination, totally your imagination.
You know what, I
Seems
noticed
like
that
there
today
was
too.
more out there than what, there should be.
Oh, hell yeah.
That don't mean they're out there illegally, though.
No,
Correct. Here's the situation.
he does have his dealer's license.
Correct.
He does have the ability to move cars in and out.
He does.
They are supposed to be titled to his business
Correct.
or however that works. They can run on dealer tags. There is a time frame as to when a vehicle has to be tagged, when it doesn't have to be tagged. So as far as we know, he's following the correct procedure of any other car dealership in the state of Ohio. Until we find out differently, you know. Yeah.
There could be some violations with regards to posting office hours, signage, that, fencing, that type of thing. I don't know.
But
I'd have to
that's
go-
not us.
Right, that's the
Okay,
state of
that's the
Ohio.
state of Ohio.
Right.
and
Okay,
how they
I was just
operate.
curious. Okay, I vote yes.
Before you vote, Rhonda, let me ask you a question, can I? Talking about fences, I forgot I wanted to ask this, since we got a new ball diamond behind our house, my wife has been after me to put our fence back up that we always had. Do I have to get a permit to do that, or just put it right back where it was?
Well, as long as it's on your property, I don't know where it was, but as long as it's on your property,
Yeah.
you don't have to have a permit. I would recommend, what I tell everybody, I would do a minimum of 2 feet in if it was me. That way you can maintain it, you can mow,
I
and,
think it is about
I would recommend. But technically, we don't have any language. I think if we ever do any zoning, we should.
We typically like to be involved in any project that anybody does. That way, we have the resources and information that, just like,
Mhm.
do I need one, do I not, so.
But,
It's good thing.
in our zoning, there is no, other on the fencing, other than I would just recommend.
Well, I
If
know
you put
there's
it right,
an
here's
unapproved
where
alley down
I
through
think
there, and
right.
this would go to a legal issue, maybe with the solicitor, with the police. But if you put it right on the line, doesn't it also become that other person's fence also?
It- Question for the attorney.
So that's what you run
Well,
into.
second, if you put it on the line.
If you put it on the
have to
line,
pay
they can
their
paint
half
it,
on
they
the right,
can,
pay your-
but that's why I say, so that's why I always recommend staying inside, because
But there's
otherwise,
just there might be a debate there where the unimproved alley is, and I know that I always thought that storm, or that sewer manhole was right in the middle of the alley.
That's typically.
Since there'll never be.
We had that
Well,
survey.
If I'm giving my neighbors 2 feet,
We do
I'll
have
then give them
resources.
20.
And so we believe, and as we go forward with the walking back, we need to identify this, so before you put it up, maybe you get with us.
Well, I know they're not gonna curve around and switch the garage and come over on me with walking. So his garage is farther back than my fence by 4 feet, so.
And we do offer the
Like all our
service
chain link and
hoops,
stuff.
our own
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
Fix it.
so I mean, we would be glad to work with you,
Yeah, there is a
identify.
buried line right there about this far from the corner, where that light pole is, it goes over.
But I think,
I'm aware of
it's-
that.
and I know you talked about putting the fence up and causing the wall guys and so forth, just remember, I think there's some plan eventually to put a fence up. So it may save you the expense of doing that if you wanted, just
Well,
because.
we got the happiest, friendliest, kid crazy dog you ever seen in your life, and when them kids throw a ball out there, you can't hold her, she's out there getting it.
No, I'm saying.
I'm just trying to, I guess I could put one under ground with a shock collar on her, but I just assume,
You're talking the dog.
Thank God I got home.
This talk stays here, don't it?
We're on YouTube.
Yeah, and I think
I'm done.
Are we ready to adjourn?
she
Yeah,
said
sorry.
she's not gonna rent it.
You haven't either?
Oh, no, I haven't.
It's Dick's turn.
My turn? Yes.
Yeah,
I thought I was-
Knox.
Yeah.
Now we're adjourned.
Okay, I can shut this off.
There you got the word.